This is the first of two NFL concepts that I want to show you. I will call it the double post deep cross concept. And as you see here, Penix in his usual shotgun position with a tailback behind him. In the NFL, it's called pistol, and I certainly think it's called the pistol in college football as well. At the bottom of the screen, you see a tight slot, and their job as double post runners is to come off the line of scrimmage and take the defenders over them completely out of the play. So you see the number 2 receiver at the bottom of the screen taking the safety out. And then at the top of the screen, the tight wide receiver is coming across in what we call a deep cross. And that deep cross is run at 18 to 22 yards to the numbers. At the bottom of the screen, you see Penix faking to the back, whose first responsibility is to check that linebacker, number 14, and if he doesn't rush, to get out in the flat. Now, here's where it all takes place. At the bottom of the screen, you see the deep cross runner just getting to the 40-yard line. You see the running back in the flat about the 48-yard line, and you see what the design of the play is done. Clear out the safety and the corner at the bottom of the screen, create space for the deep cross runner, and give the flat runner room at the bottom of the screen. And it's Penix's job to read that low player, number 14, around the 50-yard line right here and decide, can he hit the deep cross or should he check it down to the flat? He's elected to take 2 hitches, to climb and deliver with explosive arm strength to the deep cross. This is a day one installation with most NFL teams. They either run it from under center, and in this case, they're running it out of gun. Really good look at Penix's footwork, which I'll look to a little bit later, and his ability to climb and deliver explosively and accurately to the deep cross runner. The next concept, NFL concept, is a drop back concept, and I'll call this, for lack of a better term, the squaring. At the bottom of the screen, you see 3 receivers lined up, and as the defense develops, coverage develops, you see that it's a 2-deep zone, which is exactly why you want to run this play. So you see the safety getting deep at the 20-yard line outside the hash, and then you see the Mike linebacker in what is universally known as a Tampa 2 coverage getting deep to the middle of the field. The basic play design is at the top of the screen, where the running back is going to release and he's going to attach to the will linebacker, which is going to enable the wide receiver to hitch and then come over the middle to the hash mark. So this play is designed for Tampa 2. The running back has done his job by attaching to the will linebacker, and that creates space between the corner and the deep Mike linebacker for Penix to deliver this ball. So taking it to the end zone, Penix does his job beautifully. Number 1, when he takes the snap, take a look at the stripe of his helmet. He's looking left all the way. And by looking left, he's creating space between the Mike linebacker, who's running to the middle of the field in Tampa 2, and the will linebacker, number 14, who's going to be attached to number 21, the running back. So by looking left early, he creates even a bigger space for his wide receiver to come across the middle. And he delivers beautifully, 1 foot in the front of the receiver's numbers, so he can continue to get run after the catch. Now, one thing I wanted to note about Penix is he has an excellent drop. His staging of the ball is great as well, with the tip of the ball at the V of the neck. But one thing that I noticed with his nimble footwork is watch his right foot here and how it opens up, the flexibility in his right ankle to open up his right foot, which opens up his right knee. And you look at his hips and they are square to the target. Also get a sense for his anticipation, because right now the ball is out. The ball is out and the receiver is going to run through the ball. And it just gives you a good feel for, again, the niftiness of his footwork, his ability to understand what his job is on the play, which is to remove the Mike linebacker and create space for the wide receiver. And then finding the hole and delivering on time, on rhythm, to allow the receiver to make the catch and maximize run after catch. Really good job by Penix there. In this end zone look, I wanted us to get a sense for Penix's ability to handle pressure. and to deliver accurately as well. And you see it right here. Very good job by the Washington offensive line, who only allowed 4 sacks during the entire season and allowed Penix to have time each week to throw with space. You can see it right here again. This just goes to Penix's processing, his quick delivery, and his ability to be accurate under pressure. And you see it right here. After the ball fake, he's back again. His eyes are left. If you look at the stripe of his helmet, he is looking to the left all the way. And all he's doing is buying time during his drop to move coverage in that direction. And you can see number 14, the safety on the hash, is moving with Penix and his eyes. Penix doesn't like what he sees, and this is where it goes to really what he does exceptionally well. He can bring his eyes quickly, again, open up his foot, his knee, and his hips, and deliver accurately, as you see it right here, with a helmet coming right to his neck. And this is not just a one-time throw. You see it throughout the tape. Again, another example of Penix's ability to throw under pressure, to do it accurately, and to do it courageously. This play also shows his arm talent and his ability to throw the deep ball. So you see it here against Oregon. He's in the gun again. After the play fake, he takes a really clean drop. And you can see right here as a defender coming in on him, he's able to see the safety on the hash at the top of the screen being pulled on the basic cross and opening up the deep post against the number 2 defender at the top of the screen. If you take a look at him deliver this ball, the ball is up and out. He knows he's going to take the hit from the defender coming at him, and he delivers beautifully on the run, right to the middle of the upright, allowing his wide receiver to run through the ball, maintain his speed, and score. Going to the end zone is worthwhile as well, to get a feel for Penix's courageousness under pressure. Everybody's communicated and knows what they're doing. And then he takes the snap, looks deep, pressure in his face, free rusher coming, and here's the delivery of the ball. And it really gives you an idea of this young man's arm talent. This ball is thrown 60 yards in the air on a dime for another score. And you see it right here, the kind of ability this guy has. He's got pressure coming, internal pressure coming, and he's looking right all the way, and he's taken the safety and the slot defender out of the play and left his wide receiver one-on-one on the post route. He flips his hips and once again delivers 55 yards in the air for the touchdown. Looking at the end zone copy right here, you get a great feel for Penix's understanding of what he's seeing defensively. He's got internal pressure coming at him. He's looking to his right all the way, knowing that the middle of the field is wide open. And then with quick decision-making and processing, he flips his hips, squares to his target, and delivers the post route to the near upright to his wide receiver for another touchdown. With a great offensive line, Penix was to make most of his plays from the pocket, but at times he was forced to scramble with pressure. Again, you can see his quickness, particularly his feet, which allow him to get himself out of trouble. And then on the move to the left, you can see him deliver with both feet off the ground. And you really get a sense for his arm talent, his ability to change his arm slot by throwing this somewhat 3/4 and delivering an explosive throw to the sideline to his receiver for a first down. Once again, this is a real good look at Penix's ability to see coverage, his ability to quickly process information, and then deliver with accuracy with outstanding elite arm talent. You see it right here. Your focus would be first at the line of scrimmage, where again, there's internal pressure. Then on Penix, who's looking at coverage and he sees a 2-deep shell. But what's most impressive right here is Penix's ability to recognize the demeanor of the corner at the bottom of the screen and deliver an explosive throw, a hole shot to the bottom of the screen at the 40-yard line to beat the safety and enables receiver to make the catch and score the touchdown. Looking at it from the end zone is worth it to get a sense for what he sees and what he feels. Again, he's giving information to his back, probably some type of protection issue to ensure that he has time to do it. Again, his pre-snap demeanor and his ability to understand what is going on defensively is seen throughout the tape. Once he's got everything under control and the information is passed to the line and to his running back, he takes the snap. And you can see right here, he's looking down the middle and he sees the safety at the top left of the screen. And once he feels that safety, he's got enough confidence in his arm talent to deliver this over-the-top rifle. I mean, this is a driven ball into his receiver's hands before the safety can make the play on the ball, and another explosive play. I could not be more excited for Michael Penix. He's been on a hell of a journey from Tampa in high school through Bloomington, Indiana, and the University of Indiana, and now to Seattle to the University of Washington. He's playing in an offense where he's getting protection, where he can drop back and prove that he can process information, show his courage, his accuracy, and his ability to make it factor plays. He did it all last year with great stats and few turnovers. He's got things to work on, but I think in his last year, after having 2 ACLs and performing the way he did, he deserves to be a top-tier quarterback in next year's draft. He's got plenty of opportunity to prove that this year in the 2023 season.